What's up, YouTube? I'm just gonna do a little update on all of my tanks here, and also on this tank, I'm gonna do a little feeding. Kind of fed him. Tried to do a video yesterday when I fed him a little bit. Fed him about 15, 20 small feeders, just to get on the video. But phone wasn't working. Something fucked up. So I'm gonna do it again. Plus, I'm doing an update on this tank. Update on my 110 downstairs and the 45-gallon sip tank. Yeah, so this is the 100-gallon Predator tank. Well, started off as a Predator tank when I wanted to get, you know the story, see the videos, the Barracuda and the freaking Pike there, and now it's kind of slowly merged into Predator / South American Cyclist tank. But regardless, the South Americans that I do have here are pretty much predators on their own. They're pretty badass, and the only problems I'm seeing that I'm having right now, big problem I'm having right now actually, is this jackass right there. Yes, the Green Terror. I didn't realize how much of a friggin' ass he's gonna be to my fish. Right now, his main focus is the Datnoid. Harasses the fuck out of this guy. Beats him up 24/7. Video started, you already saw him doing that. And my next issue is somebody is picking on my Barracuda. See his eyes all damaged, they're kind of cloudy. His fins are all mashed up. The rear dorsal fin has been chewed out. I'm not sure which one is doing it. It looks like it's something that does have teeth, something that's pretty, something that has some serious teeth on him. And I don't think it would be the African Pike up there with him, because they came together, they were housed together when I got them, and they follow each other. They're Bati and Bench over there. So I don't think it's them. My other culprit would be, because even my my marble cat, when it finally turns around, you see it's like its whiskers and antennas probably bit the shit. So I'm starting to think that all this started when this the Cyclid Pike came into the tank. Because even if you look, might not be able to see it, but on top of the zoo's head, there's 2 bites on it. See it there? Right, see where's my finger? Yeah, it's gone. But right there, there's 2 little bites on it. So something, and it's not a bunch of them, it's one. So I'm really, and whenever I'm here, they don't really seem to do anything. But yeah, you can see how the Green Terror is literally just terrorizing this poor fish. So my thing that I'm wondering now is if I'm going to add more South Americans his size to kind of balance his ass out, because I really do like the way he looks. Beautiful. If you saw him up close personal, wow, the orange in his fins, amazing. But I can't have him harassing my fish that way. So it's either get rid of him, which I really don't want to do, or I try to figure out what else to put in here that can probably balance out the tank or his aggression. Next little update on is I had a nice about 12-13 inch Florida gar. Chills with my gator gar up there. He's pretty cool, pretty ferocious. Yeah, but they don't really bother. I notice when you get the other predators, like the African Pike, the Barracuda, the alligator gar, the Datnoid, even the bass, they don't bother each other. You put a fish in there, that's food, they eat it, destroy it, they do their thing, but they don't bother each other. But when you get the South Americans now, like the flower horn, the terror, there's just issues, there's just problems, right? So I don't know, I don't want to get rid of my flower horn at first. I was kind of worried about him. But I think he's a good little piece in there. Good. Chase him around. Bite his ass. But yeah, so that's that update here. Let me do a little feeding so at least a terror can stop terrorizing my poor Datnoid. So these are what I'm putting in there. Some large comets. Okay. I don't like keeping this lid open for too long just because you see that fat bastard right there? I mean, when you see him, it's not because it's because he's freaking humongous. Okay. Put put these away. It's just, ooh, they're already going at it. Funniest guy in here is the flower horn. He's slow as anything. Can't really catch him, but he gets him in. Whoo! Alligator gar just scooped one up. See, I just put the Florida gar in, so not too surprising that he's not really eating. Takes a little while to get comfortable in the tank. Alright. Ooh, see what I mean when that guy eats? When he comes up to the top for food, everybody and their grandmother must know. Florida gar. Things about gars too. They're kind of an ambush, quiet ambush predator. They sneak up, just kind of float towards the fish, and then they do like a side strike to get him. And the next thing I need to do, I'm gonna do a water change after this feeding actually, and then just so that I can add some salts and some medication. I don't really want to put medication just because Barracuda is a little sensitive, but I need to put something to try to help heal his fins and stuff like that. Ooh, the Terror got one. Terror's doing this thing over there. Guys, watch. Hey, Jenna. Alright, go. Out. But yeah, so this is my 100-gallon predator tank. Made me go ooh. At this time I actually want a little bigger size feeder, so I think that's why that alligator gar is having a little harder time eating it. But notice how every time unfailingly, when he does grab a fish, he always spins it around to go ahead first. I think that's why he's gonna escape, try to spin back out or whatever. But every time, unfailingly. Yeah, I think it might be too big for that bass there. Maybe. Ooh. See, yeah, see those talking about the marble cat? His antennas, his front whiskers, we call them, were crazy long, and now they've all been bit to shit. But yeah, it was a good shot. I thought I was gonna show, but that's also because they fed him yesterday. So, like at one point, the bass there had like 8 guys, 8 of them in his mouth. The cichlid pike down the bottom left had like 3-4 of them in his mouth. Everybody was just, it was just crazy. And the only thing that's weird too, and all these guys actually do eat pellets, which is really cool. But my biggest worry with my Barracuda, because he's been getting beat up and bullied, is that he's not eating. I've literally not seen that one eat yet, and that's a worry of mine. I don't know if he's more active at night, when nighttime comes, but I've not once yet seen him actually eat anything, and that kind of worries me. I really don't want to lose him. But yeah, this is the 110 predator tank. Yeah, so I'm gonna pause and go downstairs to my next tanks. Okay, now this is the 110 mixed African cichlid tank. These fat fucking bastards. I fed them yesterday. I only feed these guys every other day to almost every 2 days. So that's why anytime I come to the tank, it's actually kind of funny because it's only really me. If I come to the tank, they get all crazy. They get all kind of funny and want to be fed. But when there's other people come near the tank, they don't really do nothing. They act normal. So I guess they must know me as the guy who supplies the food. But yeah, everything's going good. Everything's going kosher. Only real problems I'm having, really, actually none, is algae. I have a pleco in here. Where the hell is this lazy ass? I think I noticed about plecos. You get yourself a pleco. They work for about a week or so, and they do shit all after that. But yeah, everything else is fine. Oh, I have a male. Where is that bad boy? I have a male Flavis in here, wild caught, and 3 wild caught females. 2 of my wild caught females are actually holding. So there's the male right there. Right there. And he has 2 females actually holding right now. Let me see if I can find them. Well, that's one of his females. You can see. Where the hell is she? So many damn fish in this thing. Okay, right there. There, you can see her. She should be getting ready to. I think she actually released not too long ago. I never got a chance to actually strip her. But I have another 2 that are currently holding and hiding somewhere in this large bass type of tank. Let me see if I can find them. But yeah, soon I'm actually starting. Oh, one's back here. There she is back there. You see her mouth is full. There's another one in here somewhere holding. But yeah, but what I'm doing, I forgot to show you when I was actually upstairs, is I'm going to be starting another, the sickness is growing, starting another 30-gallon, which I'm going to house, well, 2 tanks. I'm going to start a 10-gallon and a 30-gallon. 30-gallon is for, remember I told you I wanted the upstairs tank, my predator tank, and I wanted to get a African tigerfish, get the Goliath African tigerfish. What happened was I can't find any. I've only found 2. One was maybe about 3-4 inches, and the guy wanted 160. Lost his mind. I said no. And there's another 2 that I found at Aquarium Storm Saga, and that guy has 2 of them, really big ones, about 12 inches, beautiful. But he wants 400 a piece. And yeah, the sickness is growing, but damn, I ain't stupid. I ain't spend no $400 on one single fish. Alright, that's just me. If you do it out there, that's cool. If you got that, do it. But I ain't gonna do it whether I got it or not. But yeah, but now I just found another one that's about 4 inches in Big Al's in Mississauga out there. So I put it on hold for me, and so that's why I'm starting my 30-gallon, because I'm actually gonna put in a 30-gallon in order to grow it out a bit before I can, so I can get it to the size where I can safely put it in my predator tank. But yeah, so that's this tank. Everything's kosher, everything's clean, no issues, no problems, except for a little build of algae, because my algae leader's a lazy bastard in there somewhere. But yeah, so hopefully soon I'm doing water change in this tank as well, taking all the rocks, changing out the rockscape, and then when I do that, I'm gonna strip that female and have probably another a little 10-gallon breeder tank. But yeah, I'm gonna go to my sip tank now. 1 second. Okay, this is the 45-gallon Cyprichromis tank. You guys can't really see them, but they're beautiful. The yellow in their faces, tan in the bodies, the dorsal and anal fins just black as anything. The yellow in the tails, stunning. But I'm kind of finding it hard to breed these bad boys. So if anybody out there really has them, breeding them, knows what to do, give me some hints, give some tips, let me know, so maybe I can change 1-2 things up. But right now I'm actually trying different water qualities. I'm trying no salt. I've tried, now there's actually salt in the aquarium, salt in the tank. I'm trying higher pH is lower. I'm trying higher pH. Maybe I think I might actually have to remove that gravel in there and put some crushed coal. I can have to increase the pH. So I don't know. I'm just trying different things. But the best. Oh, before I continue, if you remember, there was I also had a wild caught lemon jake in here. It breaks my heart. He died. So what happened was, for about 2-3 days, I noticed he was kind of sitting under this rock. Rex, get lost. He was sitting under this rock cave here. I just thought he was holding it down. He's the only species of his kind in there, and there was no issues. Then a few days ago, I saw him swim over on the top, and he was just covered in ick. When I say I've never seen a fish so covered in ick before in my life, I was like, holy shit, what am I gonna do? I have other videos if you see of me treating ick, so I know how to deal with ick. So right away, I did a water change, bumped up the water temperature to about 82, and I tried this stuff actually for this first time. It's Ick Attack. Apparently it works amazing. I've used it before. I used it on my saltwater tank, but never tried it here. And I worked on my saltwater and never actually tried it here. So I decided to try it in this tank. So yeah, and also I had a little more aquarium salt in here to see, at least so that it wouldn't affect any of these other fish, the Cyprichromis. Ended up dying. Whatever shit happens, it's part of the hobby. And then also I noticed I was getting a huge amount of algae, and these Cyprichromis do not like what I'm feeding them. I'm actually feeding them cichlid formula, a new light spectrum cichlid formula pellets. They don't like them. Every time I put it in, they spit it out. I just be trying to starve them out to eat. So if anybody also knows what they love to eat, I'm gonna try different things. Let me know as well. But there was food on the ground, so I went to grab me a striped loach and a plecum. Striped loach, same night, somehow found his way to jump out. I was sitting at the bottom corner in there and dried out. Pissed me off, whatever, part of the hobby. But the best thing in this tank is this little pleco I got here. See, when they're this size is when they put in work. This whole rock used to be covered in algae, because it's right beside this big window. As you can see, it gets light all day long into the backyard. So yeah, so those rocks were just covered in algae, and now I would say 3 days now, it's managed to keep pretty much all the glass clear of algae, and is eaten, decimated all this rock, the algae that was on the rock, and it's turned it back to clean again. This one's actually fully covered, and it's kind of putting his work over here. But yeah, Cyprichromis tank, everything is going good, but besides the fact they're breeding yet, but they're still fairly new in this tank, so whoever knows what happens. But yeah, if you guys have any comments, hints, tips, suggestions, questions, ask, let me know, post, whatever, do what you gotta do. You know, but yeah, if you have any information on these Cyprichromis that I may not know, send it down, let me know. And if you know any algae eaters that get big and keep doing their work, please also let me know, because I need another bigger guy for the upstairs tent, because that one is just a lazy bastard. But yeah, later and later.